India is coming together to fight against COVID-19. Today, we would like to salute unsung heroes, individuals and organizations who are working tirelessly for those who need it. Working for us so that we can stay at home and stay safe. Crisis like the current coronavirus pandemic is a time to step forward and help. And one community that has always been at the forefront of seva or help is the Sikh community. So with lockdowns around the world as lakhs were stranded or jobless, Gurudwara stepped up. They are providing not only meals but also arranging for places to stay for those who need them. Sikhs believe that it is part of their faith to give back to society. The Bangla Sahib Gurdwara at the heart of the national capital Delhi, one of the city's busiest holy places, is deserted. But food is being prepared in the kitchen of the langar, where volunteers are preparing food twice a day, feeding more than 1,50,000 people all over the city every day.
ऐसी परिस्थिति आज से पहले कभी आई नहीं थी कि इंसान को खुद ही इतना खतरा पैदा हो जाए कि वो किसी की जान बचाने की क्या सोचे, अपनी जान पर ही बनाए। दुनिया में अभी तक ऐसी सिचुएशन नहीं आई। लेकिन ऐसी वक्त में भी जो गुरुद्वारे हैं वो आज भी दरवाजे खुले हैं लोगों के खाने के लिए। हम अपने लंगर को नहीं रोक रहे क्योंकि ये जरूरतमंद के लिए है, और जरूरत अगर वो भूखा ही रहा तो फिर इन गुरुद्वारों की सेवा का क्या अर्थ है अगर खाने वाले को रोटी ही ना मिली। इसलिए मैं इन सेवादारों की आप सोचे, कल्पना करें, इनके भी बच्चे हैं, इनका भी परिवार है, लेकिन ये अपने भावना इनके अंदर है कि हमारे यहाँ से दर से सैकड़ों सालों से कभी कोई भूखा नहीं गया। कहीं आज ये ना मैसेज रह जाए कि जब सारी महामारी में सब भाग गए थे तो ये भी भाग गए थे, ये भागे नहीं।
Social distancing and hygiene is a priority as the food is being prepared. The aim is to feed as many people as possible. Apart from the food, the Gurudwara guest homes have now become a safe haven for health workers like nurse Shalu.
3-4 दिन हुए हैं मेरे को यहाँ पर आए हुए। उससे पहले मैं घर पे थी, तो घर पे मेरे लिए ऐसा था कि मतलब अगर मैं छत पे जा रही हूँ या बालकनी में जा रही हूँ तो मेरे पड़ोसी जो है वो मतलब मुझे देखते ही, क्योंकि उन्हें पता है कि मैं हॉस्पिटल में काम करती हूँ, तो वो तुरंत मतलब छत छोड़ के बालकनी छोड़ के भाग जा रहे थे। आई एम सो ब्लेस्ड कि मैंने डिसीजन लिया कि मैं यहाँ रहूंगी और यहाँ पर लोग बहुत कोऑपरेटिव है, खाना में टाइम से मिल रहा है, सारी फैसिलिटीज हमें प्रोवाइड की जा रही है।
Shalu is just one of about many frontline healthcare workers housed here by the volunteers of the Delhi Gurudwara Sikh Management Committee. Most of them were being harassed in their residential areas for working to save corona patients. While Gurdwaras have stepped in to give free food and help those who need it the most, even Sikh organizations like the Khalsa Aid, a Sikh volunteer group, is providing cooked meals and dry rations to needy families around the country. In addition to food, they're also working with government hospitals providing essential medical equipments like PPE kits, masks and sanitizers to the medical staff.
Our teams in India, Canada, America, England, Australia are leading the way. In India, our team is providing PPE kits. That's the safety kits for the doctors, providing sanitizers to the public. We're providing meals to the vulnerable. We're supporting langars in gurdwaras. We're providing dry food rations to dozens and dozens of families, and that number is increasing as the coronavirus continues to spread.
And now a heartwarming story from Assam, where rural women across villages are stitching low-cost handmade cotton masks. These rural Assamese women for months have weaved on their handlooms. These elegant cotton fulam gamosa, or the Assamese towel, a Bihu memento, an insignia of Assamese pride, decorated with floral motifs. But with social distancing being the order of the day, rural women in Assam are putting the gamosa to a better use, to protect themselves and others as well.
हम लोग का बिहू मतलब बहुत बड़ा फेस्टिवल है। इसके बिना हम लोग मतलब कुछ भी नहीं है। फिर भी हम लोग इस बार बिहू नहीं मना रहे हैं क्योंकि अभी कोविड-19 दुनिया में फैल गई है। इसलिए हमने सोचा कि हम लोग के पास जितना भी गमछा है वो तो हम लोग अभी मास्क की तरह बना रहे हैं। इसीलिए बना रहे हैं कि हम लोग भी बचे और दूसरे लोग भी बचे। इसलिए हम लोगों ने मास्क बनाया है। हम लोग डेली 100 मास्क बना रहे हैं अभी फिलहाल।
These women in Dodora, members of a non-profit organization in Assam, have been designing the masks with motifs of the endangered hargila, rhino and elephant to catch a dash of wildlife conservation to the protection of human faces. Apart from fighting novel coronavirus, the women use their free time during lockdown to pick up mask making skills.
हमारा ये जो गर्व है असमीज गमछा, सब लोगों के पास जाके इतने बड़े बीमारी के लिए हम मास्क करेंगे तो हम अभी प्राउड फील कर रहे हैं कि हम लोग ये हम बीमारी के लिए हम यूज कर लिया है। हम लोगों ने मोबाइल में ही सीखा है, यूट्यूब में जाके सीखा है।
The gamosa is first disinfected, ironed and cut into pieces and stitched with double or triple layers with colourful motifs. And priced at between Rs 30 to Rs 50 per piece, these masks are getting instant market in the rural areas, with the hope of better protection against COVID-19 infection, keeping the cheerful spirit alive in the villages. India, a country of 1.3 billion people, is locked down to prevent the spread of coronavirus. Many people across the capital are left hungry and wandering for food. Times of crisis, it is said, brings out the best in us. As India goes through the world's biggest lockdown, every day people are turning into real-life heroes, ensuring that lakhs of poor migrant labourers get food as they walk home, very often crossing as many as 2-3 states over many days. A bakery kitchen is now being used to cook food for the community. An initiative that started with the distribution of bread, Mrs. Kaur's Community Kitchen is preparing 10,000 meals daily for those who need it the most.
We decided to make breads. We wanted to give it to the needy. But in the meantime, what happened was we got in touch with Delhi Langar Seva Society, and because we didn't have any permissions, with their help, we were able to get permissions, and also a lot of people were reaching out to them. And then we started doing dal, because bread is a longer process to make. And we do the dal, and the roti comes from Delhi Langar Seva Society.
Volunteers from various organizations have come to collect the food to make sure it reaches the poor and the hungry.
खाना लेके जमुना पार जाते हैं और लगभग 1500 आदमियों का हम खाना लेके जाते हैं। हम लोग भी जब इस खाने को बांटते हैं तो हमें भी खुशी मिलती है कि इतनी बुरी बीमारी के बावजूद भी भगवान ने इन लोगों को खाने के लिए खाना दिया है, जिससे कि इनका जीवन चल रहा है।
In Gurgaon, a young couple who recently started a catering business are now using their commercial kitchen to feed hundreds in the slum clusters of the city. Janta Rasoi has got immense support from friends and family.
My wife has a cloud kitchen called Shanghai Surprise. From about 180 meals a day, we were able to scale up, and today we're doing about 1600. So for us, what we felt was a simple meal, khichdi. You've got a combination of rice, dal, vegetables, you've got some turmeric, other spices, masalas. All of that has, I think, adds some nutritive value to it.
All around the country, many more like Janta Rasoi and Mrs. Kaur are coming together to help. They're adding hope and helping reach out to those who face uncertain times. It is India coming together to fight the coronavirus. Bikers for Good is first of its kind community in India that rides solely for social issues. And the latest one is that they're trying to spread awareness on the importance of hand washing as a preventive measure to fight against coronavirus. Since 2011, Bikers for Good ride their bikes to support a cause, from working for awareness about disability, women empowerment, education for the lesser privileged, to now spreading awareness and distributing soaps.
When the corona pandemic hit India, we realized that as bikers, it is our duty to do something for the country, for the citizens of the country. Sanitation, we realized, was something that a lot of people were not really talking about, when it is something very important, right? So we thought of getting together, putting in our resources, buying a few soaps, say 700, 800 soaps, and going out and distributing them in places that were normally ignored, like PCR vans outside hospitals, public toilets.
While food and masks are very important, the group knew that many would be addressing those issues, so they decided to focus on hand washing.
When this group, this Bikers for Good reached out to me, I thought this is one of the very interesting things to do, and reaching out to the last mile populations in the villages, because bikes give you convenience to take your essential products like Dettol soaps to the last mile and give it to those who actually need it. And the group was being very supportive. It's a mixed group of boys and girls. They all actively participated in making the hygiene kits made available to the villages, to those who are living in the slums, to those who are the security guards. And this is a personal passion which I pursue, and I hope my passion continues.
We were 18 of us, and we distributed around 10,000 Dettol soap all across Delhi. So we distributed Dettol soap outside government hospitals, at the rain baseras, beggars on the roads, the rickshaw pullers. Even we went to old age home, we went to orphanage also. We are really happy from inside that at this need of we could actually do something for our nation, and we are really thankful to Dettol to give us this opportunity.
The bikers distributed 10,000 soaps in the capital a day before the lockdown. But the lockdown hasn't hampered their spirit. They now partner with NGOs and organizations that are giving out food and have added a bar of soap to be given with every food packet. The bikers' battle for ensuring hand hygiene goes on. And now an innovation from IIT Ropar, where they've innovated a unique trunk. A trunk where you can sanitize your fruits, vegetables, groceries and even currency notes. This technology uses ultraviolet radiation. This trunk-shaped device fitted with ultraviolet germicidal irradiation technology, according to its innovators, can help sanitize products.
When this coronavirus scare was spread all over the world, and we heard that news from the media that coronavirus can come along with the inanimate objects when we bring groceries and other items from outside. So it was very worrisome. Then we started thinking how can we use this UV irradiation at home? And then I discussed this idea with my daughter, and then we came up with the idea, okay, we can convert the household trunk, which is commonly available in our many of the houses.
An innovation by this father-daughter duo at IIT Ropar. The device, when sold, will likely cost around 500 rupees. It will take around 30 minutes to sanitize different items, and there will be a 10-minute cooling off period before the sanitized things can be taken out and used.
जैसे कि आप जानते हैं कि ये ट्रक हमने घर पर ही बनाया है। इसको घर पर बनाने के लिए हमने एक पुराना ट्रक लिया और ये एक पुराने वाटर प्योरीफायर से हमने यूवी लाइट निकाली है। ये वाटर प्योरीफायर का ही एक कंट्रोलर था। आपको ये यूवी लाइट बाजार से भी मिल सकती है। इस यूवी लाइट का एक वॉटेज होता है, एक पावर वॉटेज होता है। अगर ये 9 वॉट की 8 वॉट की है तो आप इसको अगर आप खुद घर में कैलकुलेशन करना चाहते हैं तो कैलकुलेशन के लिए आप ये मान लें कि एक नई ट्यूब में से 20 to 30% ही यूवी पावर जो है वो यूवी लाइट में कन्वर्ट होगी। तो अगर ये 9 वॉट का बल्ब है तो हम इसका सिर्फ 30% ही एज यूवी यूज कर सकते हैं।
Taking the lead from the UV sterilization trunk, the Karnal police has prepared its very own 40 trunks.
I read about IIT Ropar's innovation. I spoke to Dr. Naresh Rakha from IIT Ropar, and he guided us how these trunks are to be prepared. And we got 40 trunks prepared for our police stations in Karnal range. Since our men are on the front line fighting COVID-19, it's prepared for them. We've given a trunk each to all the police stations. And when our men come back from their NACA duties, they use these trunks to sanitize their uniforms, belts, caps and other equipment. A lot of officers from around the country have called me and they wanted to know how these trunks are to be prepared and how good they are for sanitizing. We have got a good response from our own men also. They feel safe and protected now.
Union HRD Minister for Communications and Electronics and IT, Sanjay Dhotre, tweeted about the IIT Ropar made sanitizing trunk and also congratulated the institute. Once the lockdown opens, the best part is that you can even make it yourself. The device is based on ultraviolet germicidal irradiation technology used in water purifiers. But one recommendation is not to look directly at the light inside the trunk, as it can be harmful. We always talk about what we do for our employees, staff, workers, but many a times it goes unnoticed what all they do for us. Today, we would like to salute the security guards, maintenance staff, house staff, all those people who have left their families back for us. Security guards deployed outside the office complexes, condominiums and residential colonies. They have become the frontline soldiers, interacting with visitors, delivery staff, measuring temperatures and very often ensuring that rules of the lockdown are followed.
जो भी हमारा अंदर यहाँ से जो भी जाता है प्रॉपर हम सैनिटाइजर लगा के उनका टेम्परेचर चेक करके और अपनी सुरक्षा करते हुए हम उन बंदों को पूरी सेफ्टी के साथ में अंदर भेजते हैं।
यहाँ पे हमारी ड्यूटी है, जो भी स्टाफ आते हैं उनको चेकिंग करना पड़ता है, टेम्परेचर चेक करना पड़ता है और मैं यहाँ पे जैसे कि किसी को सर्दी जुकाम बुखार है उनको अंदर जाने नहीं देती हूँ और ये मेरी बहुत बड़ी रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी है।
For the last 5 weeks, Hawa Singh has been living at his workplace, a residential apartment complex in Gurgaon. 71 people from supervisors, housekeeping staff and security guards are living in makeshift setups inside the premises away from their families.
अभी बहुत ही जो अर्जेंट वर्क हैं, जैसे इलेक्ट्रिकल का हो गया, प्लम्बिंग का हो गया, सिक्योरिटी से रिलेटेड हो गया, हाउसकीपिंग और हॉर्टिकल्चरल, जो बहुत ही इम्पोर्टेंट कंप्लेंट्स हैं उनको हम 24 आवर्स में 100% रिजोल्व करवाने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं। और जो हमारा स्टाफ है हम उनको प्रॉपर वीरेक्स 256 से सैनिटाइजिंग करवा रहे हैं। हमारे सारे स्टाफ के बेड हैं वो प्रॉपर सैनिटाइजिंग करवाते हैं और हमारा स्टाफ है उनको रहने वहने की सारी सुविधाएं यहीं पे प्रोवाइडेड है।
At the outset itself, we had proper bedding for them, gaddas organized, kitchen organized, vegetables, essentials.
Many of us can work from home in a safe environment, but no floor can be cleaned remotely. The security guards need to be physically present to protect you. They are truly the frontline soldiers in a war against the COVID-19. And at least in some ways, residents appreciate their efforts. We're all fighting the COVID-19 pandemic together. Unsung heroes are working tirelessly in India and across the globe. Let's take all precautions. Let's pledge that we will stay home and stay safe. And let's together battle and win over COVID-19.